Hello, no one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
Hey, TK. Hey, Daddy. I was just wondering when I could see you again. Give me a call and let me know.
Hey TK, it's Carmen, baby. How are you? I know you're busy, but I miss you, papi. Te quiero ver.
Hey, TK. I'm calling you. I was thinking about you. I'm hoping that I get a call back. Been on my mind. So, it's your girl from Detroit. Give me back when you get a chance, okay? Talk to you later. Bye.
What's up, everybody? It's comedian TK Kirkland, a.k.a. T to the motherfucking K. TK Kirkland is the philosopher. T to the motherfucking K is my philosophy.
Hello?
What's up, lady?
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. It's TK Kirkland.
Okay. Hi. I'm going to talk really low because he's in the kitchen, but can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you go can you go outside or something?
Okay, give me a second.
Okay. So make sure you don't make it suspicious.
I know.
I don't think you're talking to your boyfriend and shit.
Okay, hold on.
All right. Everybody, this is TK Kirkland on the TK Kirkland Show. This story today is going to be truly interesting with this lady who's trying to decide if she should get married or stay single because the sex is bad. It's going to be interesting.
Okay, honey, I must have put the phone down for a second so he doesn't
say
it, and then I'm going to go outside.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So hi, TK.
Hey, beautiful. How are you, honey?
I'm great.
So I read your story. You sent it in the video, and I said,
I tried to type it, but it wouldn't fit. So, yes, it is very interesting, and I really don't know what to do.
Okay, so tell me again what your situation is.
Okay, so I am recently engaged to what I will call a great man. Like, I think he's, wonderful in every way. Like, he's a great provider. Everything. He's a great family man. I know for a fact that he loves me and everything about me. Like, he really worships the ground I walk on. I have a daughter. She's 10, not his daughter. And he loves her. He instantly took to her. She instantly took to him. And he will do anything for us. But, of course, I'm singing all these praises because I'm sure you've already told them that I just do not enjoy sex with him. And I don't know what it is. We tried to talk about it.
Y'all talked about it too?
Well, I've never told him that I don't enjoy it. I've just told him little things like, maybe you should do this, or, can we try this? But I've never flat out just been like, I hate having sex with you. I've just, can we try this? Or maybe I always used to tell him, like, I think he lasts too long. Like, he is one of those people that wants to have sex for, 2 hours. And
that's good. You're not good for that?
No, I'm not good for that. Not every sex session. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes it needs to be, 10 minutes, give me good, and let's go. Every once in a while, okay, that's fine, but he wants to do it every time we have sex, and I can't do that. I am an attorney, and I got stuff to do in the morning.
Right. I totally understand.
Have sex with you for 2 hours. But even with that, it's not even like he's making me come, so it's just like I'm just.
So what do you think it is? What do you think it is, though? Is he in shape? Is he overweight? Is he look nasty?
He's a bigger guy.
That's what it is.
But I don't think that's it because I still think I'm attracted to him. Mentally, not physically too, but just emotionally, I'm attracted to him.
Okay.
So I don't think that's it. It might be though because my ex was really really fit and built, and I didn't get enough of sex with him. Yes, he has.
Is he well groomed? I'm just trying to find all these little things first before I start giving my opinion. So he has all his teeth.
He has all his teeth.
He takes showers all the time.
Yes, he takes
All right, so, okay, does he wear pajamas around the house?
No, he wear basketball shorts and a t-shirt. Like, we're not really pajama people. I might wear a big shirt,
Yeah, see, all that's wrong. I tell men and to the guys listening, when you're in the house and you're not like really, really in shape guy, you gotta wear pajamas or a robe because women look at men the same way men look at women. You have to be physically attracted to the person. Hold on. That could be a serious issue. And the other thing I thought about when I read it yesterday, I had this philosophy in life that once a woman or man knows what good sex is, like, so you know what good dick is. And once you know what good dick is, it could be dangerous, is because you compare it for the rest of your life. And even though this man can do all these other things, sexually, it's an issue. But you do like, so you do like him, it's just the sex.
I do. I love him. And, that's why I accepted the proposal, because in my head I'm thinking, well, it can get better just because the emotional is good or the mental is good. So I'm like, it has to get better. But
no, it's not going to get better, babe. It's not going to get better.
It hasn't. And so I'm just missing,
right.
My ex, and I'm, trying not to creep over there because I do get sexually frustrated. Like, I really do.
Yeah, if you're gonna creep, you can't creep with the ex. You got to creep with somebody else.
But see, this is the issue. Like, he knows so many people. Like, we're from Detroit. Like, he knows so many people. Detroit is really small, and I'm just like,
right.
I know.
You got to get somebody out of state. You got to get somebody out of state that knows your situation, right? I think I'm gonna start calling gigolos up and having people call me and start tipping dudes to fly in to take care of women to handle this shit because it's a growing trend. This is not the first time I heard this. Like, women are really getting disappointed on the way men handle them in bed, and that's really, really interesting. And my situation with you is, if you try and you thought it was going to get better, see, this could be dangerous because you can marry him and not be happy.
And that's what it is. That's what people tell me, like, you're not going to be happy. But I don't necessarily know that I'm not happy. I'm just, it's babe, like, I don't want to
I'm telling you.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you, in life, we don't think sex is everything, but sex is the icing on the cake. And so you're an attorney, right? So you're an attorney, you work hard.
Oh, no,
Let me finish my thought. I'm sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
My thought. See, the thing about a woman, at least in my opinion, when a woman works hard, she's doing a thing. On the weekend, she let her hair down, pretty much be a house. She wants a good time. They got to be awesome for her, so when she comes back to work, she wants to feel amazing, and that's not what you're getting, and that's on you, and it can take a toll on you as the years go by. It really can. It could take a toll on you. So my options as of right now is you got the ex-boyfriend that you could creep with, but then you give him the upper hand on the dude you're about to marry. That's why I was saying you got to get somebody that really knows the situation.
Yeah.
That it won't be, if the shit hit the fan, he understands. Two, I always say that when a woman creeps out on her boyfriend or her husband and vice versa, whoever you fuck with, got to be financially capable of taking care of the woman if she gets caught. See, because everybody's always encouraging certain things, like, oh, girl, you should do this, you should do that, but no one ever tell you about the situation where your ass get caught. The ass kicking you don't get. They never tell you about the ass kicking. They just take the ass kicking by yourself.
But I'm not worried about that. Like, I've always been, like I said, pretty self-sufficient. I've always been the one taking care of somebody else. So, and that's another reason why I love my fiancé, so much, is that I feel like he matches my fly, if you will. You
right.
Know what I'm saying?
Equally yoked.
be equally yoked. Where a lot of guys, you know, I'm only 30 and I'm an attorney. You know what I'm saying? So I have a lot of guys aren't there yet.
That's true.
So
you're right. Especially 30.
Yeah, so when I met him, I'm like, oh, finally, you know, somebody who is on my level. I don't have to take care. I don't have to help them with their credit score. I don't have to help him do anything. So that's another reason why I'm just like, he's like perfect in every other way. I just can't. I don't know what to do. I've tried to tell him, and, you know, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I've tried everything. I've tried to come to the bedroom sexy. I've tried to take him out of town. I've tried to tell him exactly what to do. It just doesn't get better.
So you're saying that you come to the bedroom sexy, so I'm confused. So you're trying to get him aroused, but it sounds like he is aroused. You coming to bed sexy is not going to change his performance.
Yeah, but I mean, I try, like, you know, I try like role play, maybe like if you try, I don't know, I've tried everything. Like, if we role playing, maybe it'll be better. Maybe he's thinking he's somebody else. All types of things, and I just can't get it.
Does he know a comedian named T.K. Kirkland?
I don't know. He should, because I bought your TV or your.
Tell that nigga to act like
show.
me. Say, bitch, act like T.K. Kirkland. I'm sorry. I had to throw that in there. That's funny as hell. Thanks.
And he thought it was so funny, and you know what? I put him up on Angela Yee's podcast so they can listen to it, and he loves it, but it doesn't help.
Right. You know, some people have it. Yeah, some people have it. Some people don't. What you got to do is come to grips with yourself. You know me. But see, what makes my show successful? I tell the truth. I don't sugarcoat it. I don't go to no chapter 9 in no book and try to do this. I don't talk about no Bible. I don't take it from the spiritual thing. I tell the truth, and you just going to have to get some side dick every now and then. It's like, see,
and that's what I want to, but
yeah,
I
but
think
you're gonna have to.
All this gonna happen.
Yeah, and here's the thing: men have been doing this for years. Men have been having side bitches. Oh, not even a side chick, just someone they could go fuck with, because maybe the girl that they fucking can't fuck, she ain't slutty, like some of the women that they've had sex with growing up. So men will be home to have a house, take care of the wife and kids, and take care of the wife and kids, go do their thing, be nasty as they want to be, and come home, everybody happy, no harm, no foul. And the same thing, have fun, no harm, no foul, and it's going to make your home better. Marriage. Once you get married, shit. You got to do what you got to do, because I can't lie to you. See, I'm not going to be the man that lies. I'm not going to be on this phone and tell you something that's not true. And if my listeners listening, they'll say, "Oh, that ain't real." I'll tell the truth. And the fact is, you're going to have to get someone that'll give you a PDD. You know what a PDD is?
No, I don't.
It's a PDD is a proper dig down. That's what you need. A PDD, a proper dig down. And that all the time, just once in a while. You know, around the holidays, the beginning of spring, the beginning of fall. Something to take you into the seasons. You know, something to take you into the season. Well, woo! This time next year, I'll see you. You know, something you can fly out of town and do your thing and come back home and all that good stuff. You know, you'll be all right. Yeah,
I think you might be right, because I don't want to leave, because I don't think it's worth leaving. But it is a big issue, because, like I said, I get like sexually frustrated where I'm in the office just cussing people out.
Wow.
And I have to check myself, like.
So you carry one of those vibrators that you can put in your underwear and use remote control at your desk?
No, I don't, but I do have them. But at some point, like, it's not enough. No,
yeah.
I feel like a man on top of me.
Right.
You know, like,
yeah, smelling good, breathing on
it,
biting your neck, pulling your weave and shit.
Exactly.
Half the side of your face sweaty.
Exactly.
Nigga leave $200, get your hair in here, baby. Just $2, get your hair done.
You don't even gotta leave the $200. You could just be off.
Yeah. Thank you. You know, you pay for your own valet and shit, you know.
Exactly. I don't know.
Just scoot on out of there. Like, just scoot. So now, what type of attorney are you?
I am a in-house attorney for a corporation up here.
Okay, cool. And you like it?
I do like it. It's, what I've always wanted to do. I finished law school at 27. So it's just I've been working towards that. So, and that's, like I said, another thing. Like I was so tired of taking care of men. Where my ex was like, it's so crazy how if you talk to both of them, they would have two different perceptions of me. Like my fiance now would tell you, like, oh, she doesn't really care to have sex that much. Where my ex would probably tell you, like, no, I couldn't get in the house without her grabbing at my,
Right.
And that's true. Like, he couldn't even come in the house. So I'm like, take your pants off. Like, what are you doing? You're taking too long. But with my fiance, it's just like I fake all types of excuses. I say I'm sleepy. I say I'm tired. I say I'm hurt. Because as soon as I think about it, I just get demoralized. And I even tried to change that. I tried to change. I'm like, maybe it's me. Maybe it's I'm so demoralized that I'm making it bad. So I even tried to, like, hype myself up. And it just doesn't help.
You don't give him head?
I do everything. So
I think what you got to do with him to please yourself and to keep the relationship in the house, because you don't want him to go on the decline and start saying, oh, my girl can't do this. So sexually, you don't have to have sex with him, but give him some head, jack him off. Do you swallow?
Sometimes. I don't prefer to, but if he don't tell me to stop, I won't, spit it out.
Yeah, then that's what you got to do to that nigga. And then you call it a night. No, seriously, you call it.
But that's not he ain't done. That's what I'm saying. So if when he gives me head, like once I nut, I want to just roll over and go to sleep, and then I'm like, oh my god.
Oh, you got to put that nigga in a porno. Like if he goes that, I thought I was the only person like that.
That was his problem. I told him his problem is he started watching pornos too young, and now he thinks that that's how sex is supposed to happen, and I don't think so. And I'm telling him, like, I think he's psychologically messed up because, like I said, he wants to have sex for 3 hours all the time. I'm like, that's not normal.
That is normal. That's what I do.
No, I can't.
No, for real. I go about 3 hours, but I break it up, though. See, the thing that what men have to have, and to the guys who are listening, I call this, it's called DC. You got to have dick control. Like a man has to make love to one, and right when you get ready to come, you stop. And then you got to go into foreplay. You kiss a woman's breast, you suck her neck, you eat a pussy. But what's going on in the world? Eating pussy has been on a decline since 1996. Since 1996, men eating pussy has decreased.
I would like
22.5%. 22.5%. And researchers don't know why. The researchers don't know why. They talking to the top scientists of the world. They talk to like major people, and they can't figure it out. Is the decline in masculinity? Men are not being men no more. They're emotional. They're not eating pussy. And this is the reason why I feel sexuality, all these harassment charges is coming out, right? Because men don't understand etiquette. And let me explain to you what I mean. See, if a man took the time that if you saw a woman, you was attracted to her, you walk up to her like a man's supposed to do, and ask, can you take her out? She says yes or no. You go to a restaurant, you have dinner, you send her flowers, you court her. If it doesn't work out, you got to be man enough to say next, was what I always tell people all the time. There's a group of college bitches graduating in June. It's a whole new team coming out here. So don't put yourself in a position to rape a girl or force yourself on her, because you don't have to do it. And this is what I've seen from the Russell Simmons to all these actors from way back in the day who are getting in trouble now. Instead of you seducing a woman, you just went and took it, and you can't take it. So this going down to men not being gentlemen is a very serious issue. With your guy, the only thing that he has to understand, you got to have him call me without him listening to the show. I talked to him like all of us should be on the phone together. You know, this would be like the first time all of us should be on the phone together, and not saying that it's an issue, but you have spoke to him about it from time to time, right?
Yeah, like I said, I've never just flat out said I hated it, but I'll just make up excuses like I
all I could
go
do.
Too long.
Yeah,
you know, I try to be really open because I want it to be good.
Yeah, all he needs is the word DC, dick control. He has to know how to manage his strokes. He has to know how to manage his time. And that's it. And if he does that, he'll be awesome.
Yes, maybe, but that ain't like
no.
he tries that.
Okay, and then let me finish. I was going to say that. So even if he took, let's say he took his 3 hours, let's say his 3 hours down to 20 minutes, you still don't enjoy him sexually.
Exactly. He has tried to, like, sometimes he will, but it's just not good. It's just like he's just not hitting the right spot or something. I really don't know what it is.
Okay, so you have to get another dude. You have to get another dude because it's not about the time. It's not about how long it is. What it is you not physically. He just doesn't do it for you, and that's like there's a lot of women who are married to football players, entertainers, etc., that they don't even know that I dated their wives, right?
Oh.
And these girls call me all the time and tell me, and I try to help them out. One girl, I got a couple females that's married to comedians, and one of the girls told one of the comedians, I'll say in their name, is that she told him I made her a squirter. And I said, bitch, why the fuck you tell her this? Every time this dude gets a chance to talk shit about me, he tries to talk shit about, but it's not my fault, so he's not being a man about it. I never done nothing wrong to him. I dated the girl years before he dated her. But because he's insecure, because I know his secrets. He don't tell me everything. He's gonna tell me everything about this dude. You know, erectile dysfunction.
Oh, God.
Got a dirty dick, be paying for strippers and trying to fuck her and all this stuff. They divorced now, but all this type of stuff. So, from my experience, you just got to be smooth. You from the state of Michigan, so one thing I've known from the state of Michigan, the finest women know how to move, know how to be smooth about everything. So you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
You know, I know I can be smooth. It's whether these guys can be smooth. Like I said, he is like, if you do 6 degrees of separation, somebody will know him. Everywhere I go, somebody sees me and will let him know, like, oh, I saw your fiance. And I'm like, who? I don't even know these people.
Right.
That's my only thing. So I'm just like, but again, like I said, I don't really want to. Like, I really don't want to, but I feel like I'm going to have to. Like, I'm just getting, closer and closer to the ledge. I'm just going to have to just step outside because I can't live like this forever.
No, not at 30. You've been unkept that motherfucker. And here's the thing. I'm glad that you got, but what I really want you to do at the same time, before you get married, see in your heart, can you live without him? That's the other option you have. Because you don't, and you might have to stay single for a minute and go another 5-6 years, because you can find the person with the whole package. I'm telling you, you could find the dude that'll be just like this guy and still sexually turn you on. I'm being for real. You can, and maybe it's too soon for you to settle down. I'm just being honest.
I know. I've heard that. That's what my mom keeps telling me. But I'm just like,
because you're only 30. You haven't even lived yet.
I'm 30. But it's so hard for me because, like I said, I'm 30, but I've, put my head down and been on the grind. So it's like guys who are 30 right now, they're just not figuring out what they want to do. And I don't want to date no, old guys, because I'm like, my mom had me when she was 17. So, like, anybody I date who a little bit older than me, they like to date my mom.
Right, but you can't, though. You got to change your mindset. The goal is to be sexually happy and someone to be responsible and accountable. You know, so I'm just saying that's your other option. I'm not saying this is what you have to do. I'm just saying have a plan B, and the plan B is don't get married, stay single a little longer, and get the whole package. That way you don't have to do what you're about to do. Because if you get caught, babe,
I know.
You get caught.
It's going to be a problem.
Let me repeat it. If you get caught, if you're going to do it, just make sure you got a separate bank account. Don't do the joint bank account anything when you get married.
No, we're not doing the joint bank account.
That's corny as shit. Don't do that.
No,
Everybody knows at the end
that.
of the day when the bills got to be paid. He
doesn't even know how much money I make. You know, he'll probably
smart
never
girl.
will.
Okay, that's smart. So, do have your fun. If it hits the fan, you just got to be woman enough to say, fuck it. No, you got to have that gangster in you. If you don't have that gangster in you, then you're going to be emotionally fucked up. So, you want to have that gangster in you. And to the people listening, right, and this is what's so important, the thing about life is, I always say at the end of the day, when you lay your head on that pillow, you're the person that has to be happy. See, once a person calls me, I'm your attorney. I'm your life coach. I would tell you. Now, if he called me and asked me how to do, I would explain to him how he would have to move. But see, right now, I'm loyal to you. And I believe that when you lay your head on that pillow at night, you are the one that has to be happy, bottom line. So you got to do what you got to do so that you can be happy at the end of the day. Because when they say life is too short, life is not too short. Life is long. You know, I don't know where people get that shit from. Life's too short. Shit, if you do this shit right, you can really have a long life and enjoy yourself. So life is not too short. Life is long. And you don't want to go through this shit in a long, beautiful life being sexually frustrated. Exactly. You know, so pretty much so basically you want someone that you could be attracted to and someone that'll fuck you for a good 10 minutes. Well, go to work, lunchtime is at 1. You want to fuck from 1:30 to 1:45, maybe 1:30, and still be back to work by 2:15.
Exactly. Because I you know, it's just for me, I have sex for short periods of time, a bunch of times. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want the long 3-hour session because I'd be thinking about other stuff I have to do around an hour.
That's true. You're right. So, you're busy. You're true. You're right.
So I'm like, I need quick, but I need a bunch of times. I don't really care for the long period of time. And it's just like I found him, and again, another issue is my daughter. Like, I've been with her dad till she was about 5, and then I had my ex till she was about 8, and now I've been with him. She just turned 10, and it's just like I've always said to myself, like, if I was to leave him, I would never have another man in her life ever. I would just think I was single forever. Yeah, so it's just like I would be, you know, like I would never be able to, like, the next time I would even think about getting married, she'll be grown. And it's like, who wants to do that? Like, I do want to be married. I do want to be somebody's wife.
Baby, you think it's too much, honey. You think it's too damn much. You know, God damn. You're going to think yourself out of the box. Here's the move. Here's the strategy. The strategy is see what you could do about the extracurricular activity, right? See what you could do. The other thing is you got to have sex with the dude or you're going to mess it up anyway. So, you know, sometimes I tell women to jack their man off. Do things to him that turns you on, and you go fuck somebody else. But do things to him to turn him on, and you can keep it moving. Because you got to fuck him. You got to make sure he, now I don't care if you jack him off, give him head, let him stick it in for a minute, come and then push him off or whatever. But don't do it rude. Don't do it. Okay, stop. You know, I told you about going too long. Because
I don't stop him. But it's just, but I think he can tell in my body. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think my body has a physical response where it's like I'm not even wet anymore and I'm just kind of laying here.
Right.
But I don't.
You gotta go
I
get
don't
the extra.
necessarily
You gotta go get the. You gotta go get the KY jelly when you start getting dry. You know, that's just too extra. I don't want you to go through that, honey. What I'm hearing is a horrible situation. Damn. And you don't want to. And you don't want to achieve what you achieved. See, I'm hearing what you're doing, right? You became an attorney. You got a beautiful child, and you ball, and you're only 30. So if you keep this up right, 40, 45, 50, you're going to be really, really successful.
Right.
And you don't want to have no setbacks. So, honestly, I think you shouldn't get married. I think you should just...
You're not the only person who thinks that. But
yeah, get your own spot. Get your own spot. He got his own spot. You got your spot, right? You go see him when you're ready, and you go see whoever you want to go see when you're ready, and leave it that way because you'll live together. I would have told you not to do that anyway, especially if the sex is bad. Like, if you'd have told me this before you moved in with him, I'd have said, no,
I always thought it could get better. I always thought I could.
No,
I could
all women think that.
To be,
that's what,
what I want him to be.
You can't teach a man. When you meet a dude, you can't teach a man, just like a man can't teach a man.
I feel like I taught my ex. I feel like I taught him what to do for me. Like, and I don't know, maybe he was younger than me, so maybe he was just a good listener. But I feel like my fiance, I feel like you can't teach him. I feel like he thinks he knows already. So it's just like, well, I just, even though I say like, well, maybe do it this way, he might do it for that session, but the next time he's gonna do what he wanted to do anyway.
Okay, so
I thought
he doesn't have an ear.
No, not really.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought that I could
get
there. I thought that I could, I thought it would get better. That's it. I just thought it would.
How long you been together?
We've been together now for almost 3 years.
Oh, yeah, it ain't getting better, baby. Hell to the nah. You got to tie this nigga up and do things to him. Tie him up, get some whips and shit, and...
We've done all of that.
Wow.
I think, like I said, it's not I don't know what, it's just he's just not hitting the right spot. It's not the action of the sex, it's just the sex itself. Like, is
he small? Is he a nice size? Is he average?
He's smaller than the people I've been with, but I wouldn't call him small.
Okay, so that could be it too. See, it goes back to what I said earlier, right? When I said, once you know what good dick is, man, it's like, what do? It's like, sometimes when I meet a woman, I ask her, can she come? Is she affectionate? These type of things help me because I don't want to date a person 2-3 weeks, maybe a month, maybe 3 months because my ass is so busy. We get in bed and you can't fuck it, and I got to figure a way how to get out of this relationship. What you did it backwards. You moved in with a person that you already knew couldn't satisfy you sexually. And see, and it's a different approach, right? We want a relationship. We want someone that can fuck, but we also want someone that has some money. We always also want a man or woman to be a woman and man, meaning they're accountable, they know how to take care of family, they're responsible, but you have to, life is a journey, and on this flight, you learn wisdom. Wisdom teaches you who to deal with, who not to deal with by the time you settle down. Let me explain to you what this means. A lot of people don't understand what settling down means. When you hear people say, oh, when you going to settle down? Settle down doesn't mean you settle down at 20, at 30. Settle down means you've done everything under the fucking sun. Now you're settling down. You can't settle down with 10 years of experience. You're 30. You've been, okay, 18, 19, 12 years of experience. Give me an example. If you go fill out an application, if you started a company right now, and people came in to fill out the application, and you did the interview, and you said to them, well, how long have you been on the job? And someone told you, I've only been on the job 12 years, but another person said they have 25 years of experience. You got to go with the 25. You know why? because you want someone that knows how to control the climate of the room, meaning certain things don't bother them. They've been there. They know how to handle certain things. You have not experienced life, sweetie. Yeah, you got a baby, and that probably was an accident. You probably was being a hoe one night. And doing
you're
your thing,
absolutely right.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing. Is being a hoe, licking balls, sucking dick, having a good time. Bam! And you didn't do your plan. You didn't take your plan B. You know, you didn't get a abortion. But so we are here. I'm just keeping it real, right? So now you got this guy who probably live in a nice place. Probably got a circular driveway. I don't know. I'm just adding that in there, right? So this guy could do all these other things, but in the bedroom. Like, and I'm going to have you send me a picture, too, because I want to see your eyes.
Okay.
And let me tell you what I can tell by one of my eyes. I could tell if you're happy or you're not happy in your soul. See, especially in Michigan, there used to be a lot of women back in the day that used to date drug dealers, but they used to sell their soul basically to a man because he would cheat, he would do, and all he was doing was giving her money, but everything that she knew about life, love, morals, etc., she threw that out the window because the dollar. She got caught up in the dollar. But when I used to look at their pictures, I could see in their eyes they was not happy. They were empty. Their souls was empty. And that's what I got to see with you. I got to see your eyes and see your soul. Send me a picture while we're on the phone. You got your eyes, and you got your eyes. They say that is the window to the soul. So, like I said, you got two choices here. You could get the side dude, and you got to be what I call a playette. See, there's a player, and then a lot of men don't understand. There's a thing called being a playette. A playette is you got to mac a dude. You got to mac a guy, explaining your situation that you're going to marry this guy because financially and capability, I want to be well taken care of.
Yeah.
Sexually, I'm going to fuck you. You keep your fucking mouth shut. I'm going to give you some of the best pussy in the world, and everybody go on about their business. This is what this is coming down to. You know, so you got to, it's the facts.
I wish that I didn't have to, but I feel like I'm going to if I want to, continue this marriage, and I think I might be forcing it a little bit.
Now, when you forcing it, what do you mean?
I mean, not forcing it like with him, just forcing the marriage. Because like I said, I know for a fact that if I don't marry him,
you gonna be okay.
I will be okay, but I won't be serious with anybody else for a very long time.
That's okay. I'd rather for you not to be serious and travel the world and enjoy life than to be unhappy. And that's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't want you to be unhappy because you're unhappy. This is the reason why you call it. Yeah, but then if you're not...
It sounds weird, but I'm really not unhappy.
Okay, then you got to do what you got to do.
But...
Yeah, no. Listen, if you're not unhappy, you know exactly what you want to do. If you feel that you can put...
I don't know what I want to do. That's it.
No, we're going to help you right now.
Okay.
Yeah. The thing here is the goal now, since you're not unhappy and you know what you want to do, you're just going to have the other guy. And that's it. Wear a condom. Don't get pregnant by nobody else. Because then that would be a disaster. I remember one time I used to pretend I used to come. I used to have this thing where I pretend I used to come. So one girl one day tells me, hits me a month later, she says, "Oh, TK, I told you shouldn't have come." I'm listening to her talk. She sends me a picture of her and an ultrasound. She said, "Don't worry about it. I got rid of the baby." I called her, and I said, "Listen, my daughter's 14 years old. I got fixed 14 years ago after my daughter was born." I said, "So you lying, babe?" I said, "I can't get nobody pregnant." So she said, it fucked her up. It fucked oh, my God, I'm so sorry. It must be my baby's daddy. She thought it was a game. It wasn't a game to me because I didn't like the fact that women go around doing this type of shit. Bitch, you got to know who you fucking. Write the dates down and know because what happens now, she would have said to me, TK, you are the father, and try to pursue this.
Mm-hmm.
Then I had to take her to court and do blood tests, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Well, I don't want that to happen for you. So if you do that, make sure it's just one person on the regular. You know, out of state. To see that person have a wonderful weekend, 2-3 days of 10-minute sex. But who knows? You might meet somebody that you really like and you won't mind going long with them. See, that could be the thing too. See, because this guy goes a long time and you don't enjoy it is the problem. You don't mind going long. It's just you don't enjoy having sex with him. Did you send me that picture?
Yeah.
I want to see this.
Yes, I did. I sent you a picture of, actually it's me and him.
Okay, hold on one second. Hold on. Let's see what's going on. It didn't come up in the phone. We have to when we hang up, send it to me.
Okay. Well,
Yeah. So how we're gonna do this? We're gonna play this. You're gonna have your cake and eat it too. Fuck it. That's the way we roll when going into 2018. You're gonna have your cake and eat it too. And I truly wish you the best because, I can't lie to you. I'm not gonna tell you to be sexually frustrated. I'm not gonna tell you not to see somebody else when what's good for the goose is good for the gander. All I could tell you is CYA, cover your ass. All I could tell you is to be smooth about it, and you're good.
I guess it's going to be... But I feel like I'm going to feel bad, but I guess that's what I'm going to have to do because...
No, you're not going to feel bad. Fuck that. That's what I'm saying. You got to be a gangster, babe. If you're going to feel bad, then don't do it. If you're going to feel bad, then don't get married. If you're going to feel bad. If you can do this, get married, have fun, live your life, and keep it moving. Just don't fuck someone that's going to become a stalker and knock up what your door like hoes do. Like, hey, can I speak to James for a minute?
That's what I'm scared of right there.
Right. Hey, James, me and your baby mama or your wife, we've been having relationships for over 20 years, and I just want you to know I love, because these niggas is weak now. These niggas are...
Oh, that's why I'm scared. That's why I tried flipping over to my ex, because I'm like, at least I know him.
Right. But you don't want to give him the upper hand is what I'm saying.
Yeah, and you know what? He's seen text messages, way back when we were still dating from him, and I know that he is very insecure about my ex. Like I know if you do get caught, you don't want him to be with that nigga because then he'll be fucked up forever. They're gonna kill each other, so I'm trying.
Right. Yeah, leave them alone, honey. Don't put them in situations where two men will be murdered and you're still going with your life and get the insurance money and keep it moving. Don't do that. Don't do that. So listen to everybody around the world. Listen to the show with this beautiful attorney who's doing a thing. You know how the TK Kirkland show is. We keep it real around here. And we just tell the truth, and we just wish her the best. And I'm gonna follow up with her to see how this goes over the months and over the years, because this is truly interesting. And I really hope that I've helped you with your situation, because I think I did. I'm
also waiting on your gigolo business to get started, and then you're gonna hook me up.
Right, exactly. And I'll be the CEO. I'm gonna have to come out there first and teach them how to do it. You know what I'm saying? I see these men out here in the world that have to bring me out of retirement. Damn, just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in. What the fuck? So to the fans around the world, to everybody in Ontario, California, February 7th, come check me out at the Improv. If you're in Atlanta, Georgia, December 26th, 27th, 31st, or 27th to 31st for New Year's Eve, come check me out. If you're in Berkeley, California, make sure you follow my timeline on the TK, on Instagram on TK_Kirk. I'm somewhere in Berkeley. I don't know where it is right this second. And just follow my Instagram and make sure you follow, because when I drop my album next year, October 25th, it's called Gangsta Conversation. You're going to be like, yo, this shit is so fly, and my book. So I really want the fans and to you to really read it, because it's going to be just, I'm going to be promoting it over the next couple of months to get everybody ready. And it's called Gangsta Conversation. That's the name of the album. And the book is also called Gangsta Conversation. It dropped at the same time. Because I was going to do a Who Raised You book to go with my last album, but I was so busy, I didn't have time to get it done. So it'll be ready for October 2018. So I wish you best, baby, and to the crowd, to the audience.
Thank you so much, TK.
Player the player, pimp the pimp, and your pain the champagne, baby. Love you for life.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sweetie.
This episode of the TK Kirkland Show was produced by Chris Thomas, executively produced by Charlemagne the God, music by Lando Beats. This is an official Loudspeakers Network production.